It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a can of Brew York Tonkoko Milk Stout coming in at 4.3% ABV. Brewed with tonka beans, vanilla, coconut and cacao. This sounds fantastic. Let's get this 330 can out into a glass and see what we get. But very quickly, I want to show you the can design. I am a big fan of this can design. I really like it. Really stands out from a crowded beer shop shelf. Asks you to buy it. Beer in the glass then. I give it a little bit of a rigorous pour, but it's quite lively. Love the look of that head. It's got a 3 to 4 finger tan coloured head, more or less a jet black beer in the glass. That's looking wonderful. That is 4.3% ABV. You tend to see stouts like this with a great head and jet black beer. You generally see that with imperial strength stouts and pauses. So full marks for the way the beer looks. Let's get the aroma. Wow. The aroma on this stout reminds me of one beer, and one beer only. It was the only other stout that I had with tonka beans, and that was Lervig's 3 bean stout. Tonka beans have got a wonderful aroma when it added to a stout or a porter. It enhances that kind of coconut flavour coming through. It's a really intense, for me, it's a really intense sweet coconut flavour. That's what the tonka bean brings to me. Yes, you get that, the bit of coconut and some vanilla, chocolate, coffee and caramel. It smells wonderful. Get the rest of the beer in first before we... I want to appreciate the whole can of beer in case it was unfiltered. Here we go. That is splendid, absolutely splendid. Stone the Crows, what a wonderful beer. Nice mouthfeel, love that tonka bean and coconut flavour mixed with a touch of vanilla. Chocolate, coffee, caramel in the flavour of the roasted malt coming through. But the tonka bean, the coconut and the vanilla, wow, it was something else as well. Cacao nibs. That's pretty damn mind-blowing. It's such a unique flavour, is tonka bean. It's like a really intense, I've mentioned it, I'll mention it again for you. For me, it's a really intense, sweet coconut flavour. And then you've got the natural coconut and the cacao nib and the vanilla. The vanilla's coming through on the back end. It's wonderful. The carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth. It has got quite a dense, creamy mouthfeel for a 4.3% ABV beer. The head's kept itself all the way down the glass. It's a beer. It's a really good beer, this one. How to brew age? Well, Brew York, sorry. Brew age are from Austria. Brew York are from the UK. Tonkoko is a creamy milk stout with a twist.
Many have described it as liquid bounty due to the infusion of coconut, cacao nib, vanilla and tonka beans. Yeah, liquid bounty is the best way to describe this. But this is better. Because bounties don't have any alcohol in it. And I like a touch of alcohol in my drinks. I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm really not ashamed to say that. Let's rate it. 4.3% ABV, fantastic mouthfeel. Bounty in a glass, yes, but a turbocharged bounty in a glass, I'm going to call that. I just think it's fantastic. I've mentioned the flavours, mentioned the mouthfeel, the carbonation. I think you should all go and buy this and try this if it's available to you. It should be in the UK. I like that enough for me. For a 4.3% ABV stout, it's a Stone the Crows 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 from Reload Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom and cheers.